Okay. This is part of Renaissance Cage Match Tournament, which is a tournament, believe it or not, being run by me. This is actually a second round match, because I ended up with a bye. And opponent is nasmith99, who recently promoted from C. And this match is featuring Silk Merchant. So we expect fairly quick games. And this would be a quick game if there were like a reasonable 5 cost, but there isn't. Anyways, we expect reasonably quick games, and we expect having 4 in your opening to be a lot preferable to stuff like this having 2-5. Because opening Silk Merchant is great, and being able to open Silk Merchant plus a 4 like here, that would be Moneylender, is absolutely amazing. This board is going to probably be a little quick for Alchemist. It's not actually that quick. If there were a reasonable 5, you'd be processioning Silk Merchants, and it's just over immediately. Having said that, I have to figure out what to do with this 5. 2 is less than ideal. I think 3-4 would be Workshop Silk Merchant. Processioning Workshop is quite nice here. You can get pretty close to a loop. Three, 4 isn't the worst thing to see. 4 would be dreadful for me. The Hamlet, there's not a ton of risk of stuff missing, so I'm probably going to start with the Moneylender. Silk Merchant might be slightly better at hitting 6, which is also of value. You know, it's a lot of value in being able to pick up an Artisan early. This should be a Silk Merchant, I think, without question. I could see Moneylender. I could sort of see Shepherd. But, yeah. Takes Moneylender. Alright. We'll do the same now. That will be a rather nice shuffle to trigger. It's 5 here. Okay. Here we could discard for a buy and take a curse already. This would be Workshop Curse. As quick as we expect this game to be. Curse is quite bad, though. We'll avoid it for now. There's enough points on this board with Shepherd. And of course, potential to get a bit more out of it. Here we either take Expand or Artisan. Early on, we're almost surely looking at the Artisan being better. So, let's do that. And still no curse. I'm gonna be waiting quite a while on that one. Maybe this turn. Okay, we do get a curse by there. Fine by me. Here we can do a Silk Merchant gain, top deck it, Moneylender, trash that out. There's a workshop down there that's worth keeping in consideration. I might use one of these to do something like Hamlet Shepherd. Workshop's going to be getting a Procession. Or Silk Merchant, as the case may be. See what this is. This could be Expand. I'm going to do a lot of Silk Merchant gaming, which means getting the Procession is really important. It's not necessarily, I would say, potion. It's not working as gaining 5s, but processioning Silk Merchants is still quite valuable. Let's draw other assorted whatever. Be a workshop. Second one. And all the points from? Oh, Defiled Shrine, that's right. Maybe State. Okay. All good. Essentially works as non-terminal. That's really the point here. Find me my Procession. Good. Here we might actually just proc a workshop. How much is down there? It's not great, whatever it is. And I guess gain maybe a Shepherd, maybe a Silk Merchant. Let's do the Silk Merchant and not trigger that. I could take an estate here. I could take another Hamlet. Let's do the estate. Processioning these guys is so good, even if you're not gaining. This potion stuff's gotta be slow. No doubt, really. Who knows? Gain silk merchant, okay. Buys alchemist. Okay. Please reach the shepherd. Okay, cool. And process the artisan. Again, like Processions, silk merchant again. Expand. We could also top deck a shepherd with 2 green cards. Seems not terrible. Okay, expand. Procession workshop. Procession silk merchant. Gain. Oh. Probably silk merchant. Money lender that. I guess we could think about curse right now. This can be like silk merchant province. I don't think that really puts piles at risk. I want a workshop back also. 7, that would be 15. It's not great. I can always score next turn. I don't think there's actually really any risk of piles. This could be silk merchant workshop. Say. Yeah. I like that. You just imagine piles not really being a concern. Scoring is a concern, obviously. Ending up with reasonable amounts of money is maybe a concern. Let's see what this turn is for my opponent. Probably should have taken the curse last turn. Oh. Well, that's convenient. I had no clue what I was going to do. But, I mean, obviously I was better off. Maybe I didn't have an end the next turn, but I think certainly my position was better. Oh, this is nasty. This is real nasty. Real nasty. We're gonna start Silk Merchant Ambassador. That's certain. Dealing with Sea Hag is difficult. Dealing with anything's difficult. But we'll live. Blah, blah, blah. Let's make the obvious open. Gold's probably better than Artisan. 2 estates, that's lovely. This could be ball. This could be idle. Could also be gold. Next turn I do get to return 2 estates. It has a fun interaction with Aqueduct, so actually we're going to take idle over gold. You should take a gold. You know what's coming. I mean, you gotta know what's coming, right? Because I did play 5 cards, so that was only 1 estate. Okay. No, you took the Artisan. Okay. Fine. I will take a second ambassador. I guess the Artisan can gain idols. That's fair. Now what? We must be waiting for something. Takes a card, gets a field's gift, 7. Maybe Amp Silk Merchant. There's one reason to not go for Artisan is that you're terminal limited. Forge. Right. Be good. Okay, that was pretty good. Take a silver. This could be another silver. It could also be a silk merchant. Considering what's in my next hand, I'm more inclined towards the silver. Let's take it. Well, you'll get these Aqueduct points, but I don't really care. Gold. I should be gaining back states soon enough. Or not. As the case may be. Okay. Gain a wisp. Not great. Now, I guess we'll continue to pile Aqueduct points in hopes that I get an estate at some point. You still have the ambassador around, right? Yeah. Ooh, curse. Ow. That's convenient. What does this turn bring from my opponent? We're thinking. We're thinking really hard about not giving me aqueduct points. That's always good. Trash in a state. Give me another curse. Are you kidding me? Alright. Well. That's sort of a miracle. What are you doing? Silver state? It's got to be a state, right? Okay. We could take idle here. I think we'll take idle here. At some point I want to start balling for roads. A lot of idle. All worrying. Certainly. But I am taking these curses in such high numbers. I could give you a silver. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, I could have given you a copper. For free, obs. Maybe I just get smashed by idle. It's a sad way to go. Forge. Stuff into province. I suppose. Now you've trashed your AMs, so can't go thinking about whatever. Curse. Okay. Gain a silver. I might double ball for Silk Roads here. Or not. Why'd you take the estate? Silk Road. That was weird. In retrospect, I have no clue why you took the estate. Takes a gold. Interesting. Probably not what I would have done. A card for next turn. Oh, we can ball for some more Silk Roads, right? Look through, put something on top. Deal. Okay, and yeah, I want copper now. Gold buys province. Okay, fine. Does this gain a silver? Cool. Curse, fine. Happy to give you a copper. Duchy now. And come back for double estate later. Forge to silk merchant. Province. This will just be duchy. I guess it could have been province. Oh well. That's what you get for not counting. Worth noting at this point that I am right at edge. It's going to take 4 more victory cards to pump those up. I could do 3 of those right now. That seems good. I don't think a double province is too much of a worry. It might be. I guess it is. That sucks. Alright. If I had taken the province the one turn, it would have won. Oh well. Can you make me first? Please? Okay. Alright, what have we here? Mine is our only trashing. That's a little ugly. Also looks decently good. Village, very limited. Apparently we're also getting Artisan in every game. Mine looks quite good. 5E. I don't know. Four is probably still Silk Merchant. There's gonna be Silk Merchant Silver. I don't love taking a terminal, but kind of have to. Never touch the night pile unless needed. There's probably hunting party. What's coming next? 5 again? Do 2 hunting parties. This could also be mine this turn. I think we'll do that, actually. No, that's a dumb idea. We can add the mine later if we want. Just get through the deck better first. This would flip, so we don't particularly want to do that. I'll take the mine. Come on, do something. Like, did I just blow your mind that much by taking the mine? I hope not. Oh, you ended up drawing relative garbage? I guess you had a worse situation than I did with the shuffle. But hitting 3 is not wonderful. This will be 2 merchants. This is a weird case where I'm actually hoping to draw the hunting party first, off the top of the deck. Usually you kind of want to avoid them because it draws less, but in these decks I guess we're more concerned with skipping over. Oh gosh, what got into you? Is this what the first game was like? No, we're only at 30 minutes. Yeah, I guess the first game was probably kind of like that. Maybe from my end. I have no clue what's going on now. Did I disconnect? I don't think so. Artisan. Well. Here we might be able to reach Grand Market. That'd be pretty nice. Hunting party? It's the only thing you would have gained that for, surely. I mean, a knight? Eh? Why would you touch knights here? You're just gonna reveal a better one. Oh, I'm so confused by people. Just be hunting party, right? Might end up with more hunting parties. I'd be life. Okay. Come on. This is bad that I'm getting irritated with speed. It's not really something you can afford to be doing at this point in a match when I'm probably losing this game. Because I decided to get ambitious with a mine. We'll see. I just wish you would do something rather than all this nothing. Gold. I really don't know. I'm just going to continue to take hunting parties. Here we'll reach Grand Market. We want there's an option to take last hunting party, we'd probably do that instead, but I don't know that there's going to be. Yes, there is. Let's find the silk merchant. This just has to be hunting party merchant, though. Yeah. As good as Grand Market is, I can't really afford to... Okay. It's too bad I got to use up the villager so early. I do think mine is probably better than Artisan. It's close. Did you not find a merchant? You didn't find a merchant. You gonna take a province? Really? What do I bid? Like 11 last turn? So I'd probably bid almost exactly that. 12. We can probably do a tiny bit better than that. Hitting more the next turn. Yeah, let's do 12. And I am saddled with 12 debt. Fine. Find me good cards. Oh, that was ridiculously stupid of me. I cannot trigger that. Ugh, that's so out of order. Okay, fine. So 8, fine. I got sidetracked on shuffling. Playing all 5 hunting parties first is silly. Let's try not to make this mistake again. I guess my shuffles will not allow me to make this mistake again. Oh good, I drew both of them. That makes me feel so good. You did not find your Grand Market. So I do have a point lead. I think I arguably have a stuff lead. Gold is... being as it is. And you having an absolutely garbage hand here. 2 hunting parties down there. 13 cards. There's a good chance that you have a Another bad turn coming. Merchant. Okay. Okay. What? That was strange. Grand Market, fine. Find me more merchants. Good. Think about which of these is going to be better to play. I think there's a hunting party down there, isn't there? No, there isn't. This is 5 merchants, so that would reach 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 without playing the mine. On the other hand, well, what are we really trying to do here? Buy 2 grand markets? Yeah. Nice hand. That's disgusting. Let's just casually see 3 estates. Okay, works for me. Man, it's just gonna draw copper silver. Copper silk merchant. And then the grand market's gonna draw the mine. Go, what? I thought it would be hitting 6. Not a great thing to happen. Mine has certainly put in a lot of work, though. You look at his hands, 3 coppers. First player probably gave me a little bit of room for it, but I may just be ahead on that. Merchant, okay. How many buys do I have? I don't know. No, I do know. 5. 5 buys. I don't think I can hit 24. I very much doubt I can hit 24, but I'm not gonna... I don't think I'm gonna be pressing for more points at this right now. One hunting party down there, that's a little scary. That's a lot scary. Okay. This is 12. Next step up would be 15. 2 grand markets almost certainly loses. We could also take, like, Province Silk Merchant. That sounds not terrible. Like that. This has to be hunting party first. There's 1 gram market down there, isn't there? I think so. Okay, there isn't. That's good. I discarded a lot of merchants. That's bad. I like to find something in our cantrips. I cannot trigger this, certainly. I don't think. No. I'd be finding a merchant. Yeah. 15, 16 is just going to buy 2 provinces. Seems just fine to me. So that we can draw 3 estates again. Awesome! Man. Like, can I stop drawing 3 estates in my opening hands? Just for fun? Oh, wow. Gosh. Damn. Still even have a hunting party instead. This is just miserable. Grand Market draws copper, Silk Merchant draws 2 hunting parties. That's what's about to happen here. Gaining silver with Artisan. A true classic. We draw hunting party. Oh, sure. It's likely to be treasure, which we can buy a province with. God, these late draws are just murderous. Draw 3 estates off a clean shuffle twice? Why am I even bothering why am I even bothering not triggering if I'm just going to have that happen to me? Obviously I've gotten fortunate afterwards, but whoa. Okay, be good to me. That was not good to me. What is this? 11 points. This should put it largely out of reach. 15. You need to buy a province and 3 duchies. That is hella not happening with your deck. Which means we just delay winning another turn. $23. Oh, and 4 buys. Nope. Didn't quite make it. So sad. Duchies. Find me good cards. Find me a silver. Okay. Cool. And back to his start. Hopefully I can win here. Otherwise, people are going to talk about first player advantage and how I had it. So annoying. So, start the game. Yeah. So, starting Silk Merchant Dungeon, I'm guessing. On either split, probably. 5-2 would open Witch. I mean, you didn't, but I don't think you did. I guess somebody can tell me. Somebody post on Discord if we've been screwing up the, like in streams or something. Would one of you who's watching, like, post in streams right now if that's actually been happening? I don't think it has, but... Somebody's got to have been looking at it. Post in streams right now if it hasn't been happening. Or if it has. I'll just say that's random. I don't really mind. If it has been happening, whatever. This is why you go to my table. Can't trust other people. I don't think it's actually random, but whatever. If this board were hotter of a first player board, I'd say, yeah, hell yeah, reroll. But it's not, so. Silk Merchant Dungeon. This will be Witch. Now this will be a decision. What to discard here? Probably copper. Okay. I don't really mind that. Yeah, it should have been 1 copper, 1 estate, I guess. Opponent is looking a lot better than I am right now with the 5/5, which I guess is somewhat more guaranteed off not open. Yeah, I suppose I have to play that. Anyways, the good news is getting a trash in here. This should be an apprentice for you. Second dungeon. Finally out of silver. Gain an apprentice, right? Yeah. I guess the silver ended up being a whole lot better than the dungeon, which I can believe. That's what a double 5 will do. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking pretty lost. Yeah, I'm about done with this game. And you're gonna start thinking now. I don't want to wait for you to think when I've lost. Have you been fixing Artisan? Yes, you have been fixing. Great. Yeah, I can tell. Make me first player, get rid of Artisan. It's fine. Make me first player. I'm not gonna be, we're not replaying these, like, I mean, I don't care. It's up to you. You won it. Okay. I'm happy to give up my loss. I mean, I screwed that up so bad. Okay. Oh, I guess we're letting that stand. Last game. Somewhat ambiguous. Would amusing if we had gotten Artisan again. But we didn't. Here we're not going to screw this up. We're opening silver. Silk Merchant. Right. Yeah, it'd be good as seeing Silk Merchant Island. The hovel in the second one. Ghost is decent. I guess there's an argument for Envoy over the Silk Merchant, but I don't know. It's a pretty strong argument, even. We draw the silver with the Silk Merchant, we get a pretty good trash off, so let's do that. Okay. This is just going to be Delve Silk Merchant then, right? Delve Envoy. I think we'll say Delve Silk Merchant. Delve, just be Torturer. Delve Witch. Let's do it this way. And get 4-card trash in. Seems good enough to me. That is not a 4-card trash that you are performing. I don't think keeping Necropolis around is worth it. Which, okay. Fine. Absolutely not. I guess there is something to be said for waiting another shuffle. If we add Torture right now, add Witch right now, might be able to get something a lot better in. Let's try that. I do not like the second Witch. Okay, try to get something big in here. Seeing the Necropolis last turn is a little ugly. Here we are going to trash out Hovel, and then all 4 of these. I don't know that the Villager's terribly great, but this could be Forum. I like that going into the shuffle. I also kind of like Witch going into the shuffle. Let's do Witch going into the shuffle. Oh, I guess we're not actually going to shuffle. That also works. Now this is going to be Cemetery. Or Forum. Looks pretty clear Cemetery to me, though. You have a lot of silver, but you're not... You're delivering curses. I may be, like, so far down on stuff and not even realize it. I don't think I am, though. A lot of silver. It stinks, but we're getting the trash in. I guess now you're gonna look at Cemetery. Okay. How many curses are you gonna get out? Probably all of them, because that's how this works. You wanted the ghost. Okay. Here I might take silver for him. Silver silk merchant again. Seems fine. You have a lot of silver. That is not unworrying. I'll try to start pumping some in. Around curses. What does your deck look like? 2 cards, huh? Okay, this will be... that. I think we're just gonna start greening now. Unless we want to fit in a last one. Fitting in a last one might be worth it right now. Cuts it off, gets rid of 3 bad cards. I'm first player and have a lead, so yeah. There's no more trashing happening. Now we province back and forth. Which totally works for me. Or we don't province back and forth because your deck is still garbage. That also works for me. Okay. You just filled your deck with silver, though. I do not want to play that. Oh, you had a ghost. Okay. Now you're going to double province, and I'm going to be sad, because somehow 9 of those cards are going to be silver. Oh, this is just going to be a wonderful double province to look at. Please don't be able to do this. Okay. I mean, there's still the ghost, so... I don't really know how I'm going to get through your ghost turn. Unless that turn really was that magical, which it may have been. Yeah, let's fix Artisan for the first 4 games. Silk Merchant is not down there. Do not play Ghost. They buy Duchy. What do you do about it? You play your Ghost next turn, and then you're going to get the super draw again, maybe. So, can we stop having this happen to me? Just for fun? I may want to think about province right now. Duchy, you double, yeah, alright. So we're gonna province. And you saw your island. That's the good news. Which means I win. And escape this match. Which... I don't know. It's a little bit of a annoying one. So the next match in this tournament is Star Chart, I think, against Sam. Hey. Alright. Yeah. So... yeah, we'll see when that is. Probably one of the weekends. And, see you.